Hi, everybody, and welcome back. My name's Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. So, we've all seen that meme about where I don't know, like you buy a salad and a bag of salad and it just rots in the fridge. But if you want to solve that problem, buy cookies instead because they don't. It's obviously not a good choice, but I guess it's kind of funny. So sorry. Um, don't buy foods that you know you're not going to eat. Now, if you are really going to make a concerted effort to eat it, like I know I don't eat salads, but every so often I try because I don't necessarily hate salads. It's just there's a lot going on with them. So um but I used to be like, I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to have a big old salad every day for lunch. And I'd go out and I'd either buy all the fixings and dressings or I'd buy a couple of kits. So sorry. And every time I ended up with at least one, if not most of them, in the trash because I didn't stick to it. Now, today I bought a bag of spinach for 99 cents. Now, I know I won't eat cooked spinach. I'll eat it. I'll eat it sometimes if it's cooked in things. Like when I was younger, I used to make this thing where I pounded out a chicken breast, a boneless, skinless chicken breast, and then I spread cream cheese in it, and then spinach, and then I wrapped it, rolled it, whatever, held it in place with toothpicks and baked it. It was really good. I haven't had that in forever. And ironically enough, it was a recipe that I created on the fly at a friend's house. I was like, oh, what do you. Yeah, because people be like, but that friend knew how to cook, so I don't know why I was the one who was cooking. I don't know. Maybe she was a nurse and in nursing school and everything, so maybe she just worked a lot of hours that week. Anyways, um, now I lost what I was saying. I got so distracted about the stinking chicken breast, I really truly forgot what I was saying. Oh my gosh, I hate having a bad memory. Stinking holes in my brain. Um, okay, I know this. I have to know this. I can't. I, do y'all ever do that? Like you're sitting there talking, and then you get distracted, and then you completely forgot the point. Like the thing is, I would like to say this is an aging thing, but this has been happening to me a large portion of my life. In fact, for as long as I can remember, I start a story, and then I get distracted by another story or another point, and then I lose where I'm at, and sometimes I remember, and sometimes I don't, and most of the time I lose the point. Which I really wish I didn't. Um, hmm. I may very well have to go back and start over again because I literally forgot what I was saying. That sucks. And the more I talk about it, the more I'm forgetting. Okay. I'm going to pause and think for a minute. I remember. Don't don't buy food you don't eat. So I did buy spinach. I'm gonna make some muffins that have spinach in them. It's pretty cool. Like you use bananas and blueberries, and you can't even taste the spinach. And then I'm also gonna make. I'm gonna try and stick some in smoothies and see if I can hide it that way because like spinach blends up pretty small. I don't like spinach. I don't like raw spinach. I used to love raw spinach, and then one day I swallowed it and it ballooned in my throat, and I'm so grateful. So my aunt had told me, I don't know, maybe a year or two before that you never give babies or children under, I think it was 5 or 6, fresh spinach because it can balloon in their throat and they can suffocate. And I'm really happy she told me that, because since I had that knowledge when it started to happen, because you can't like Heimlich out spinach, I knew that I had to really focus on what I was doing and try and figure out how to swallow that spinach. And if you've been following me for a long time, you probably know this. But if you're new here, I have challenges swallowing. It's I don't know like what causes my challenges and other people's. It's all different things that cause the challenges. It's just kind of ironic that for generations we struggled to swallow. The factor that I can drink tea on camera on a regular basis, that's like huge progress. But I spent $1 on an 8 ounce bag of spinach. I know that I'm going to make the muffins, and if I were to get the smaller bag, it would have been more anyways. I know I'm going to try and put it in smoothies, and I may actually defrost some chicken breasts and, I'm so sorry, try the rolled chicken breast with cream cheese. I haven't decided. Oh, and serve it with couscous on the side. Absolutely stinking amazing. I'd have to buy cream cheese, and cream cheese is kind of expensive, especially because a lot of the time I like don't finish the cream cheese. And I mean, it used to not be so bad because you cream cheese like was $1 regular price now. But obviously, you don't want to throw out food. But the thing is that if it's something you never really ate, chances are you're not going to start eating it. Now, I'm not saying don't ever buy new foods or anything like that. Like my kid used to love kiwis. Loved, loved, loved kiwis. And then kiwis got really expensive, so I stopped buying them. And he would ask, and I'd be like, you know what, kiddo, that's it's $1 for one little kiwi. It's just not worth it. And I love you, and maybe as a special treat when we have more money in the grocery budget, but you get so little for $1. It used to be when he was really little, we used to have this thing where like every time we went shopping, he could choose a unique produce or something. But also my kid, when he gets on a kick about something, like he would sit there and he would either eat 2 pounds of kiwis in a day or two, or they would sit in the fridge because he forgot they existed. Like, forgot that a kiwi was even a thing, kind of a thing. So I got them for, I don't know, a few days to a week ago. I was like, do you want me to get a few so you can like try them again? Because he thought that he hadn't had them in forever because he just hated them. And then he had a few today and he loved them. So it makes sense. But, and like I said, we had a thing when he was little where you could try a new fruit or vegetable. Yeah, it was just fruit. But, so I'm not saying don't ever get stuff to try first, but first of all, don't get all new stuff to try. Like, keep a nice, consistent, safe thing, and then get one new item. So, like, I always eat the Cosmic Crisp apples from Jewel because they taste better, and I swear to God. So Meyer has really, really good produce. They're really fresh. So does Jewel, for that matter. But Meyer tends to have quality produce. It tends to be fresh. They're really on their produce department for the most part. And so sorry. I think the first time I tried a Cosmic Crisp apples was actually at Meyer. And so last year I got them wherever it was cheaper, Meyer, Jewel, whatever. This year I got Meyer Cosmic Crisp apples and just the same loose apples, and they were mealy, and I tried multiple ones, and eventually I ended up throwing them out because I kept like cutting them and then they were mealy. I mean, there was only like 5 or 6, so I probably only threw out 1 or 2 without cutting it. But they just weren't good, and so I preferred Jewel. And so still a waste of money though. But I know not to buy Cosmic Crisp apples at Meijer, no matter how good the price is. So I always get mine at Jewel because they have better apple. And I know you're thinking like, how can that be? I'm guessing it's like a distributor thing, like maybe the farm they get them from or something. I don't know. Anyways, no matter how much you want to be healthy, if you're not going to eat it, you're not going to eat it, and you might as well just take that, $1 to $10 and just toss it down the toilet. Or you know what? Set up a link and you can like send it to me. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't know how to do that. Um, but we all do it. We all have this image of this perfect person that we want to be. They eat healthy. They run and exercise and jump and do all the right things, and they're smart and they're witty and they're funny and they're cute. But the thing is that while I'm all for lifestyle changes, it's not gonna just, you can't just put a bag of salad in your fridge and mean you're gonna start eating salad, because if you've ever done it, you don't start eating salad. Anyways, again, my name is Melissa. This year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. If you want to hear more, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.